Okay. Well, um, this one, I'm trying to think how exactly I want to say the start of this. You, I think we should probably start this by everyone introducing your characters. You guys all know each other, the three of you, plus another character who I will introduce in a minute. Um, you all find yourselves lodging in the room of a tavern called the Sweet Hog. It is nighttime, and you guys are all resting. And as you guys all rest in this tavern, we'll just go around and everyone can introduce who they are. As much detail as you wish to provide. You don't need to explain your classes, but I would say you all have been adventuring with each other for some time now. Not a particularly long time, but you guys have shown promise in terms of your adventuring capabilities. So, whoever would like to go first? I will go last.
Okay,
Allow
I'll go
me to
first.
introduce myself. My name is.
Right. So,
Name is who?
oh, okay. I guess I'll introduce myself in character. So there's a low grumble.
It's Grumble.
It does say
Like,
Grumble
The
on
end.
my screen.
Yeah.
Next. Oh yeah, I haven't changed that yet. Okay.
There's a low Grumble. It's Dwarf Grumble.
I'm actually human grumble. Anyway, that was just so I could be a variant human. Anyway, so it's like they call me Tyrvin. Tyrvin Wildgazer. And a leaf falls out of his hair.
Tyrvin.
Tyrvann.
Ah.
I'll add it to my, or I'll try to name it wherever it is.
Tyrvin or Tyrvan?
Tyrvan.
Tyrvan. Okay.
Tyrvan. I'll also put a picture up because I haven't got that either. Anyway, Tyrvan is a human druid, very stout of stature and stout of mind. Is embodying his future career as a real life bear, wild bear, untamed. Wears earthen colors, 7 foot in height, 300 pounds of weight. Carries quite a lot. Is very stout of heart and genuinely good, but very, very strong-headed, bullish. He wields 2 great clubs. And only brings out the second when he misses with the first, because there's clearly a problem with the great club and not with him.
He blames his equipment.
Yeah. He's so strong-headed that everything he does is true. So anything that goes wrong can only be accounted for by the problems of other things and not himself. But he does, he wants to help. He wants to be good. He got some very good rolls. But his intelligence is a -2. His wisdom is a 0. But he fast and hit like truck.
You aren't kidding about the good rolls. You got an 18 there and a couple of 16s.
An 18 and 2 16. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. The 10 and the 6 were bad, but yeah.
I'm working with an 8 and a 5.
Fair. So I have my proficiencies are in nature, perception, and insight.
Alrighty. The only thing I'd say is that well, first of all, very descriptive. You need to get a token for your guy.
Yeah, I missed the bit where I uploaded pictures and things, so I'll do that now.
All right, cool. Thanks. All right. Who's next?
You're not ready to go yet, B-Trim. I can go ahead. So.
Yeah, go ahead.
So sitting there, tinkering with his bracers, is Og Ironmane. He's a orc blacksmith, standing almost as tall as Tyrvin, 6'7", 250 pounds. And physically, he doesn't stand out all that much relative to other orcs, tall, muscular, green skin. However, what's unusual about him is the way he dresses. His ill-fitting garments call attention to him as being somewhat unusual, and the bracers that he wears are practically dripping with magical potential that he has not quite figured out yet. He wears a brown woolen vest with buttons straining to hold together in the front. It wasn't always a vest, but you gotta lose the arms to make room for the arms. They're just too big for, whatever sleeves were once there. He has a fine white shirt and a brown tie, looking very dapper.
Right? What an interesting character.
Yeah. And what he would be doing in any of his off time is sitting there tinkering, probably, we'll say indelicately. So pulling out a hammer and smashing those bracers that are on his wrists, and whatever else he might be interested in picking apart.
Okay, cool.
He is not particularly wise or charismatic, but may unintentionally end up being the brains if Tyrvin has got a 6, you said, on int? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is
All right.
Og.
Cool. Brad, I don't know if you're able to go now or anything, because I appreciate you're not in the game.
Yeah, my character is, I think, Burgle. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
it's Burgle, yeah.
Yes. It's Burgle, and he is a hill dwarf. He has slightly tattered charcoal gray cloak over some leather armor with a holy symbol hanging around his neck, a mace hanging from a like a shoulder harness, and and that's really, like, he's closer to average than maybe the others, but he's wise. He's very stalwart, and not very charismatic.
Okay.
It's not the most well received, but that's sort of part of the gig.
Yeah, cool.
Most people find him a little creepy.
Alrighty.
It's a little too in tune with the dead, so.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I get it.
Is that spelled Bergle?
It's
G-A-L.
Burgal.
Burl. Okay. Oh, I've updated everything.
Alrighty. And then finally, somebody, you guys had probably all became acquaintances, started adventuring amongst yourselves, together, traveling together. And this fourth member of your party is someone quite unusual, somebody who you just happen to stumble upon. They are, as you guys were traveling, one of you accidentally hit a bump on the road, and that awoke this creature who stood up and in alarm, but eventually, in terms of as soon as they ascertained as to who you were, what your purpose was, they began following you. And this creature introduced themselves to you as hopefully this is not going to give the whole thing, but this small gnomish creature with dark grey skin introduced itself to you as Fitznomio. They speak to you in a very broken form of common, which appears from from all your understanding to be a form of undercommon, though you have heard them speaking other languages which perhaps are unknown to you. This creature carries along with it a a recorder, like a little whistle, which it plays as you marches behind you, singing songs which are of most of them are not even in a language this language you understand. Well, actually, let's ask: do any of you speak? Well, do any of you speak Gnomish?
I speak Goblin.
I speak
No.
Goblin.
Oh, I was gonna go gnome as well, and I was like, no.
I speak Chive. No, I
Speak,
I
yeah.
Gnomish.
So it speaks that, and it speaks another language, which you do not know. Gnomish you might have heard. This other language, I would say you guys probably don't know even what it is. And it comes along, and it seems to be basically acting as this sort of like champion character. When you guys have got in combat, when Fitznomio has been there, it sings your praises and tries to inspire you, and yeah, it's just basically tagging along, and you guys seem to just have allowed it to do so. So, yeah,
We need someone to record our deeds and sing our praises.
it's like in Holy Grail, you know. Robin, oh brave Sir Robin,
Yeah.
you know, it's like that. Yes, exactly. So this thing, this deep gnome has started following you, having been disturbed. So
FITZGNOMIO.
yeah, I'll put it in chat.
Dolmio.
Because yeah, your user still says, I was one letter off.
So
Your user still says Skrackington.
oh yeah, it just always says that. So yeah, so this guy's just a sidekick. He's not a full he's using Tash's. But I'll run him. So he's a very short guy, sort of like grayish skin. Pretty much as he looks in the photograph. He carries you've seen him carrying a pickaxe. He has a chain shirt on as well. Though he carries this little like tin whistle which he likes to sit and play. As well as being a somewhat proficient singer as well. And he has assisted you in combat before, in close combat. But you have also seen things which seem to imply that he has a sort of innate magical ability, which hasn't necessarily fully shown itself to you guys yet. So you guys are all in the room, in your lodging here. You're all lodging in one room together in this tavern, the Sweet Hog. And as you are all sitting around, either I don't know what you're doing. You're saying that it is Og. Is that the pronunciation?
Og.
Og, yeah. So Og is tinkering with his blacksmithing tools, doing that sort of stuff. Tirvin and Burgle, what are you guys doing? Fitznomio is he's just sort of sitting back, just playing very quietly because it is quite late. It's probably after midnight. Very quietly playing his tin whistle.
So I've got like my playing cards out, and I'm just playing like a solitaire kind of game.
Okay. Okay, cool. And Tiervin?
I will be braiding my beard in different styles and mulling over my own mumblings.
Okay. So you guys are all preoccupied with your activities. And as you're doing that, suddenly in the middle of the room opens up with a sort of flash of bright blue light, which completely bathes the room, a portal. And the portal rises up from the floor in a sort of like shape of a door. This portal has a shimmering blue light. You cannot see through to the other side, but it sits there glowing.
I look down at my bracers and go, I don't think that was me this time.
I give one of those snarls where I'm like reacting to the light.
Fitznomio in surprise as he's playing his tin whistle just suddenly lets out like a really dissonant sort of no in surprise.
Swallows it.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
That's
I,
how
like,
he's going
look
to be
up from-
voiced. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I like look up from the table, see this thing, and I'm like, I just give a deep, deep sigh. And I'm like, all right. I get up and tie a rope around myself. Say, someone grab the other end.
Must be another Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what you make it sound like. Yeah. All right. Well, if Burgle's going in, are you guys holding the other end?
I definitely will. Yeah, so Og will grab the other end.
Alrighty. So, Burgle, you make your way in, walking through the portal. Let's say it's gonna it's this just filled with this sort of blue. It's not necessary. It is illuminated, but the blue in there is just sort of like a void. And as you walk into that void, you find yourself walking for probably about 10 or 15 seconds just through this blue void. It has like a sort of floor, but if you look around, it's just a nothingness. And eventually, you can see at the other end is a door, another doorway, and it's kind of built. It has like a door frame, but this blue sort of void is continuing into it. Are you going to proceed through it?
Is it like an open door or is it a closed door?
It's basically just a frame, basically
Okay.
capturing a void. So it's just like basically what you've just came in through, but it's just within this void, and it seems to differentiate the surrounding area from whatever's through this door.
And can I see anything
No,
on
it's
the
this
other side of it? It's more blue void.
more blue void, but it's encaptured in like a door frame.
First, I'm going to try to go back.
Yeah, you can go back.
Yeah, so I go back and I say, well, apparently I'm alive. So, I don't know. There's a frame. It's like a door frame. It's kind of weird.
Perhaps I should go
Um,
investigate.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I roll like religion, see if this is anything that I might know about?
Yeah, I can.
You
I
mind
can
rolling for me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, religion. You rolled an 11. 11, let me think. This is nothing that you would ever heard from a religious perspective. I mean, there are certain things which are maybe equivalent in terms of you know, a potential other. I mean, it's a portal, so it's a potential other plane of existence. You know, the heavens, the hells, etc. But this particular instance in this sort of bright blue light, sort of in this bright blue void, as you look around, is not or looked around, is not something which you are familiar with, and especially from a religious perspective, it doesn't strike you as being anything religious that you're aware of.
Okay. Yeah, I say to the Bog, is it?
Og. OGG.
Og. I'm like, yeah, it seems harmless. I don't know if we'll get stuck on the other side, but it seems harmless. So if you want to come with me, I guess I can untie this rope. Unless someone else wants to grab it.
Did you say it's a portal?
Yes.
I go over and lick it.
As you go and lick the sort of blue void, it seems to your tongue just passes through it. There's no taste or anything associated with it.
Okay. I respond with due deference. Yes.
Well, shall we venture forth? You know, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I walk through the portal.
Okay. Fitznomio stands up and he gives a like a doo 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 doo, and he makes his way through the portal as well.
Is he gonna start singing Oompa Loompa?
No, no. He will not.
Oh. His name was Mario.
He's just an Italian man. Yeah. So,
Well, I'll pass through as well, and
Okay.
not thinking about the fact that I'm still holding the rope that is tied to Burgle, and so I just keep walking, and he starts feeling me trying to drag him.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys, as you enter this portal, you see you're into the sort of blue void, and at the other end, you can see the door frame as well, with this encapturing this other blue void within it. I would say it's a very short distance away.
Mm-hmm.
And as you all make your way through the portal, which you had entered through, the door just kind of just goes zoop and collapses in itself, just leaving the path forward. You're being real rude, boys.
And then I look back and I'm like, oh, well, everyone here. Where's Burgle? I haven't noticed I'm still dragging him.
All right, yeah.
I'm like stumbling up behind you, trying to untie the rope.
Yeah, you guys are like you're all standing in this void, just looking around, and it is just endless. It's like it's even hard to perceive distance in it. It's like you're standing in thin air, and the thin air is just goes on forever. even below you, you just seem to be standing on thin air.
Og is going to walk up to the frame of the door and he's going to put his hand against it and start analyzing it, trying to see if there are any runes or anything like that on it. So I make a Arcana.
Yeah.
7. That's very fitting. And then he pulls out his hammer and starts hitting it. His smithing hammer.
Yeah, you don't. Well, there doesn't appear to be necessarily anything inherently magic about it that you can detect.
Mm-hmm.
But this particular door, it is quite ornately. It's kind of like an ornate sort of door frame. It's not just necessarily. It's stylized.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't just it isn't just like a piece of wood around the thing. It has a sort of like ornate, like sort of curls built into it, like a sort of like a cornicing. And if you hit it with your tools, you find that you're not able to actually it can't be scratched or damaged from what you're seeing as much as the sort of force you're putting onto it.
Just give me a moment, fellas. I know how these things work. If I hit it in the right spot, it will work. Just like my bracers. Just got to hit it in the right spot. So that's what he's going to continue to do while the party does.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing? Fitznoe was sort of standing back in the void, just he's looking around, like very confused. And he's then just observing the rest of the party.
I'll walk around the space and perceive what's happening.
Okay, you're just basically walking through a void here. There's nothing else you can see except from this door.
I go up and lick the door.
As you do so, your tongue disappears into the void. Presuming you're not licking the door frame.
It appears the door is not there.
Very astute. We should do an experiment. And he's going to grab you by the shoulder and try and push you through the opening.
You will find me to be quite unpushable.
Are you going to try and resist him? We make your opposing checks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's athletics versus athletics or dexterity, I believe. Or sorry, athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, whatever you want to roll.
So 7. I'm going for all 7s.
No, I've clicked the thing that. Wait, what? Oh, what? Okay. Anyway.
22.
Yeah, you're just standing there and he's just pushing against you and you're just not moving at all.
We'll never figure out an answer like this.
I walk around you and push you.
Yep. I'll assume this previous rolls and you push me right through the frame.
All right, so you're pushed in.
I am pushed in.
I then slowly follow behind.
Okay. As you're pushed in, and then you then follow Turvin. Fitznoe looks at you, Burgle, and he says, well, better not keep everybody waiting. And he makes his way through. So, Burgle, are you going to proceed, or is there anything else you want to do here? Oh, that's fun.
Yes, I go through.
Okay, so you
Audio
all
stopped working on.
all right. Okay, you all go through, and as you go through, you are greeted by the following sight. I don't know what it says while traversing the two adventures on the center of dreams. Okay. So you find yourselves standing in this place, which seems to be in a state of twilight. Must put the music on for it. Oh, actually, where is that? It's not in here. Let me just fix that. Oh, I didn't add it to the game. Oh, Jesus, I just closed it by accident. 2 seconds. I thought I'd added it to the game, but it ain't there. There it is. So, you guys to say you find yourselves standing in this location, and unlike the previous door, this door appears to be retained. If you look behind you, the door frame is still there. You stand in an area which is in twilight, and you see sets of staircases running all over the place. Like it's like one of those paintings where everybody's like walking upside down and everything. On these staircases, you see that there's other individuals seem to be coming out of doors occasionally, out in the distance. People walking around. Some of the stairs are even inverted. People walking upside down. And as you are standing looking around, suddenly from the sky and from the twilight, a shooting star flies down and crashes onto the ground in front of you, shattering. And this appears to be like a very small rock, which sort of shatters into a number of different smaller, rocks, geodes, leaving behind a little trail of dust. And as you stand there, just marveling at that, you see the dust begins to combine and form into a creature. And the creature, if I can find it. Maybe it's not going to let me find it. Oh, here we go. The creature takes a form of this sort of impish form with a sort of yellowish tinge to its skin, looking like some sort of gargoyle-like figure. And it kind of coughs, and dust appears. And it says to you, I am a messenger on behalf of my master. Do not be afraid. No harm will come to you here. My master, the genie Nefas, has a goal for you in mind, and you are most welcome to come to his palace at the Censor of Dreams. Just follow the wind. Follow the wind. Follow the wind. Follow the wind. And as it does that, its form seems to kind of deteriorate back into dust. You guys suddenly feel a blowing wind starts to take over, or you start to feel the wind within this place wherever you are. And as it blows, you start to see its form start to blow away into the wind and disappears. And you feel the wind on you leading in some direction. In the distance, you see this sort of bulbous form up in the sky. What do you want to do?
Did any of the other groups that we could see have a similar visitor?
There's other people who are walking around, just seeming to be coming out of portals. These portals, from what you can see in the distance, are not necessarily the same as the one you came through in terms of its coloration, door frame design, and not necessarily.
So no one else received the visit from the Mephit?
That you have seen. No.
Can I make
So,
a
I mean,
history check to see how much I know about?
yeah.
Loading, there we go.
Nice. You know a lot about genies. Let me see what I can tell you about genies. Yeah, genies don't really live on the material plane. They are creatures which exist on other planes, and they are because I'm just going to literally fucking read you the whole thing out of the sheet here, the book here. Uh, Genies are rare elemental creatures out of story and legend. Only few can be found on the material plane. The rest reside in the elemental planes, where they rule from lavish palaces and are attended by I can't speak, worshipful slaves. Genies come in sort of different forms. Some of them are good creatures, some of them are bad creatures. And they're typically they say they come in different forms. There's ones who are noble genies. There's genies who um uh like to use their power for say controlling masses of individuals in a sort of evil form. But some of the ones are good, and but in terms of what everybody knows about genies is that they're also involved in a form of wish fulfillment. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, if that's what I know about genies. Then.
They're very powerful individuals. But in terms of this particular genie, I would say you probably don't know.
No, don't know much.
Well, this is very specific. In this
Yeah.
particular instance, I wouldn't necessarily. Well, you can make a roll to see if you've heard about any specific plane about genie, like in this sort of form. If you want to make a roll for that, that's fine.
No. I'll just turn to the party and say, from what I know about genies, that door must have made us tiny. We're inside of a lamp.
Yeah. What do you call it? Fitznomio says, "Wow, and I was already small enough."
Yes, you might be as small as a pea now.
I say to Og, you've always seemed tiny to me.
Well, I think that accounts for half the population.
I do laugh at that.
I do. Just not in real life.
It was very matter of fact. He doesn't tell Joe. Well, the wind is pulling us And he tosses some hair this way. Shall we?
Yeah. Are you guys wanting to start to follow the wind towards the censor of dreams?
Yes.
Yes.
You will note that when it comes to stairs, that Tyrvin prefers to climb on all fours.
Okay.
Mhm.
He has got unusually long arms.
How long are we talking? Like longer than his legs?
Approximately. Where you would not possibly like maybe see that it would look that unnatural for him to walk on all fours.
Does he have red hair and go ook ook as well?
That information is not unlocked yet.
No. Okay, so you guys walk through. I mean, as much as you see that there's people who are coming out of some of these portals, you notice that some of the rest of these portals have doors, and a lot of the doors you're starting to see are actually closed. And as you climb a set of stairs, you seem to see that the form's quite consistent, as infinite as it is. Looking through this area, you see that these staircases are infinite. So it's just going on as far as the eye can see. Except that it seems to be based around this, bulbous palace-like structure, this censor of dreams that you're being directed towards. And as you make your way past, towards the palace, you don't encounter any of these other people. Let's say you're seeing things happening on other staircases, but they typically seem to be quite far away, such that you're not actually in contact with anyone. As you approach the palace, the wind starts to pick up and get a lot stronger. And this place here, as you approach the entrance, you find yourselves actually, or where the palace is, you find it's actually up at a height that such you're not able to reach it. As in, it doesn't just the path, the staircases just don't. Standing or pondering how you are going to get up there, a very, very strong wind comes up from like an updraft, just takes you all and throws you into the air. Not dangerously slow, but you're in control of these winds, which are gently buffeting you from the sides, but from below are a lot stronger, and they push you up, and you find yourselves within a foyer within the palace structure. And as you stand here, you see that this place is a lot busier. There's all sorts of creatures, some that you haven't even seen before. Some of them which you would consider to be monsters, but everybody's moving around in this area. No one's fighting. It's not a sort of adversarial location, but people are making their way around. Seemingly on their own business before disappearing out into these sort of like the windows of this area have no glass. There's beings flying in through the windows, flying out through the other windows. You're being deposited in through a set of windows, and people are just disappearing out through those, being carried off. And if you look out one of the windows on the set of stairs, people are making their way around and then back through in the other portals in the distance. And this foyer is a wide windowed sort of reception area that looks out onto the staircase. And you see that this palace, it has a number of different sort of side areas. There's separate sets of rooms The foyer is kind of seems to be located kind of the front, but it splits off into 3 separate areas. And as you guys stand there and watch sort of the bustle going on, you see the genie Nefas appear. I'm seeing to see if I have a thing for him. Let me see. Oh. Apparently not. But I will show this to you. So the genie appears to you and he flies over through the air, slowly approaching you. And he literally glides through the air, leaving a sort of trail of like dust, which is kind of gently sort of as he floats through the air towards you, kind of depositing itself, not leaving like a load of mess on the floor or anything, but it's so fine that it's kind of giving him a sort of a bit of a sparkle, but behind him as he moves. And he says, as he flies over to you, "You must have a lot of questions. I thank you for coming so readily. I suspected that you would." And he looks down at you all. He says, "I hope you're not afraid. You should not be. You are guests here. And I wish for you to be comfortable. Perhaps where you come from, this is being a bit of a disturbance to you. We have guest quarters here. You're most welcome to use them." He gestures with his hand over to the side. "I'm happy to speak to you now. Or would you like to rest first?"
It hasn't been a particularly long journey. I'm sure there's much you could tell us.
"Yes. I'm sure you'll wonder what this place is. I'm sure that you are familiar from where you come from of the planes of existence. And this is a plane from which I reside."
You alone?
Well, the others reside here temporarily. And I am a product of this plane. But I was not its creator. We call it the Infinite Staircase. I do not rule here. However, I watch over it. And there must always be one who watches over the Infinite Staircase. This is a place of wishes and dreams. The wishes that people make in the world, wherever those worlds be, whatever plane they exist on. It appears to me here. And you have come to my attention, all of you, for the deeds that you've done on your home plane. The things that he looks at Fitznomio, says, "I have heard the championing of your endeavors. And I have a task for you, if you are willing to do so. And the rewards from which will be most lucrative for you. I'm sure you're familiar with genies, what we do. And if you're able to accomplish my tasks, I can grant you a wish of your own. Anything that you desire. You've already granted some of the wishes already, as I say, and I think that you will be able to do much more. Is this of interest to you?
Don't we normally have to like rub something first? And
His loincloth falls to the side. No, he says, the power to grant wishes is not something that, but some genies may, more ruthless kinds, reckless kinds would use. It is not something I take lightly, but those who I deem worthy will be rewarded, and you have shown promise to be worthy.
you say we've already fulfilled some of these wishes. Have we been part of something without realizing?
Yes, that is the fates of the universe, of the multiverse. There are things always in action, always in motion. One thing affects the other in ways that sometimes people don't understand. And your actions have been, in a way, people have wished, people you've helped, people you've saved. Their wishes have landed here, and you have done them justice. You have fulfilled their wishes. However, some wishes, well, there are wishes which come to me from beyond here, and on this plane is a finite threshold. People come here for wishes to be granted, but wishes are received here. In the Well of Destiny, you are welcome to venture in. You will hear the wishes which arrive here. But wishes need fulfilled in other ways. And that is where you come in. You've seen the doors here, I'm sure. These all lead to different planes. And a lot of these doors are closed. People come here. Some people stumble upon these doors, gateways that lead to this location. But I know all the doors in this realm. And perhaps, if you are willing to assist me in dealing with some of these wishes, as I say, there will be rewards for you. Prove yourself to be truly worthy. The wishes will be yours. This is something I take lightly, but there will be other rewards as well.
Can I make an insight check to see how honest he's being?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to just believe whatever he says, more than likely. Yep.
He does genuinely seem to be being sincere to you. He says, you're welcome to stay here and say in our guest quarters and to talk amongst you and talk amongst yourselves.
Our fellowship.
Your fellowship, yes. You're most welcome. And when you are ready, come to me with your decision. Psst, it probably has to be, because otherwise the campaign ends. But it's up to you guys, though. So, he says, you'll find me here in the foyer or in one of the other quarters. Typically either here in the well, at the Well of Destiny, listening, or in the Den of Chronicles. He gestures other ways. The guest quarters are this way.
So you had mentioned before there were 3 paths. So that's, I'm guessing, the 3 rooms: the guest quarters, the Den of Destiny, or the Chronicle.
Oh, it's the Dana Chronicles and the Well of Destiny. But
Sorry.
yeah. But yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah. That's the story.
you know
rooms,
that
yeah.
actually that's what Oghurt is.
Yeah. So that's what you
Yeah.
you hear.
The Den of Destiny and the Well of Chronicles. So he's convinced of it.
He says, "But do please, I must assure you this is most a genuine request. I would not have brought you here." Says, "You will find your guest quarters much to your liking. I assure you."
Looks like here I see some shawarma on the left side, so he's gonna grab some shawarma.
Well, that's just yeah. I'm not even sure actually what room that. I'm not sure what that room's even meant to be.
It looks like a
Of these,
cafeteria. It's just full
yeah.
of food.
There's just people getting wedgies in the corner. Um, yeah. So, what do you guys want to do? At this point, he floats off. He says, "Let me know when you've made your decision." And he floats off towards the Well of Destiny.
Well, Burgold, Tirvin, as far as I can see, the way back is gone. So we either move forward or not at all.
I'm ready for
Ba-
some wishes.
I think Brad's having an issue with his mic. Maybe.
Don't hear him even.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, not me?
No, we heard you. Sorry.
Okay.
No,
We don't hear Beatram when he unmutes. This has happened before.
Yeah.
Probably the same thing.
Type in Discord, type in the game.
Mm-hmm.
The page is off in the tavern. Yeah. Well, you're encouraged to go to your guest quarters. Do you do so?
Oh yeah, got to check out the quarters first. See what there's.
Yeah.
Waiting for us.
Yeah. So, as you guys make your way to in the guest quarters, you find that it's basically kind of a long corridor with separate rooms off, and the rooms seem to almost seem like it's like some sort of liminal space where like it's like it just continues on, even though it's contained within this palace. And you guys find rooms, or you're directed towards rooms by a voice which you cannot actually see. It appears that if you guys are familiar with the unseen servant spell, is that a sort of disembodied voice is sort of directing you towards rooms. And as you are each led to your rooms and you go into it, you see that the room basically starts to transform into, from your mind, through some sort of magical force, basically what your ideal room is. It's basically your personal utopia is what this room becomes. So maybe you just want to think about it, because I'm going to get a drink, but what that room is going to look like to you all. But yeah, we can describe that and then we can progress. So 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, I may take the chance to go for a small bathroom break.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put us on.
So, are you just wanting to describe your utopias? Or we can just say, you don't have to, but if you want, we can just say that you can internalize it yourself, that your utopias have been made, they have appeared to you here, and you're able to all relax. If you just want to make a few comments about what that looks like.
Well, do we have to relax, or is it allowed to be chaotic?
It can be whatever you want. If your utopia is well, I'm presuming your utopia, it is generally what you're most comfortable with. So
Mhm.
it could be. If you're most comfortable in chaos, then that is totally viable.
Yep. So that's as much as I'll say on that.
Yeah. Okay. I think it probably only really appears to you anyway, but yourselves. So yeah. After you do that, do you discuss amongst yourselves what way you're wanting to proceed? You kind of already made comment on that, but yeah.
At this point, we might as well stand and face it. I have no other options I can conceive of. And the rewards sound interesting. No harm
Well,
ever
that's
came of dealing with a genie.
Yes. Let's play a game.
Where's your guy, Jigsaw?
I want to play a game.
Your guy, it's a big. This is how I envisioned your guy. A big fat bear man on a tricycle is just like what I'm thinking about in my mind.
So I
Uh,
hadn't originally planned to base it on an actual character, but as soon as things happened, I very quickly find out that I'm basing him on this character.
Who the fuck's that?
His name is Gragas. He makes like barrels of wine or ale or something and drinks a lot.
What a boy! He sounds like me. Uh, yeah, that's your guy there. Yeah, nice. That's you.
Is me.
Well, that's how you're gonna look at my mind. God, Jesus.
Is he like an Elvis impersonator?
What the fuck's out on the left?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
It's like a jelly baby with glasses and a mustache.
With glasses, yeah.
Well, so if you're content, if you go to find Nafas, the genie, he is in the well as he describes, and if you look and see him, he seems to be sitting. He's sitting on like a throne, and in the middle of this room is kind of, it says a well, but it's a big massive like open pit, and with no sides. It's a big hole. Imagine the bit in This Is Sparta where he kicks him down the hole. It's like that, except it's a big massive swirling sort of void. And as you see him sitting on this throne, it's sort of a high back chair sculpted from clouds. And there's sort of mist sort of floating through this, partly because of its elevated nature, and the winds bringing these sort of gently through. But as you're sort of sitting there, you hear sort of whisper sort of voices, like like sort of breathy sort of voices of wishes that seem to be emanating from there. And it's all sorts of things, like just anytime that word is used, I wish I could find my way back home. I wish for a cure for what ails me. I wish and all these sort of things are bombarding. It's all, but it's a bombardment of just noise, but it's all kind of whispered, but it's continuous, continued whispers. And you see, he is sat back on the throne, listening, contemplating. I thought I was there was a photograph I did want to show you, so of him, so because I did say that earlier. So let me just see if I can find that again. That's what he looks like.
It is the guy from the cover. Okay.
So he sits there, and as he sees you approach, he says, "Do we have an accord? Are you willing to help me deal with the wishes out in the world, in the greater plains?"
In the words of our friend here,
What's
I think that's how he
I
says
believe-
yes.
I believe Ugg is responding in the affirmative.
Mm. He says, "Very well." He says, "I think you have made a wise decision, and this will be bountiful to you." And he stops, and you see him concentrate. "I have heard a wish. I have heard the distressed prayers of a fallen people, ensnared by an ageless evil. They whispered the names of long forgotten gods in a city beneath the desert, hoping to rekindle their kingdom's lost glory. I must know whether they are beyond saving. Return to me with their story. Are you ready?"
So just recon? I guess we can do that.
Return.
I'm
He
ready.
clicks his fingers. You guys see yourself start to phase out of this location, and you appear before a door.
Still inside the blue void, or?
No, you're in the infinite staircase. But you've appeared in front of a specific door. If you look around, you see the palace is off in the distance. He's teleported you all to this location.
Is it similar to the door frame that we took in order to get into the?
It's a door, and it's if you try the handle. I mean, in terms of the door frame, etc., it's different.
Hmm.
But this one's just kind of like a solid sort of stone.
Can I investigate the door? I think I have something with stonework. I think it's like advantage or something for intelligence checks. I'm not sure. Stone
Okay,
cunning.
let me look at your sheet. Where are you at? Stone cunning, yeah. Whenever you make an intelligent history check related to the origin of stonework, you consider proficient in the history check and double your proficiency bonus instead of your normal proficiency bonus. Okay, so I'll just add +2
Sure.
to whatever this roll is.
History check.
History +2. 16. Yeah, this appears to you to be quite an old stone.
Monty.
In terms of whether you are familiar with this actual location, because this is planar, so this could be somewhere not, from where you are from. It can be an entirely different world altogether. But it appears to be, from your view of the stonework, to be a quite rudimentary sort of old world sort of stone. People wouldn't work stone like how this is designed. At least where you're from, anyway.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
I hit it with my hammer as I open the door.
the doors are kind of consistent, in terms of their design.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I'm just saying, as I open the door, I hit it with my hammer.
Okay.
It always works.
And it opens. So it seems to be to you that it always works. And it leaves another similar sort of. Well, in this case, I would say that it's probably more of a sort of yellow, sort of tinged. Sort of void. The point being is all these portals, when you look through them, you can't see what's on the other side.
Mhm.
They're just sort of swirling. But this is where you've been led to go.
Onward and upward.
Do you all go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, and Fitznoe, he's going to win as well.
Oh yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he's always there. It's just don't really need to chat as him. So until it becomes relevant. So yeah, you guys make your way through this portal that leads you into another blue void. And if you make your way through the other side, you guys suddenly, as you all walk through, feel the beating sun upon your heads, upon your face, upon your bodies. As you look behind, the door is closed. You guys are standing in the desert. Rolling dunes around you. The sky is completely blue and cloudless. The sun beats overhead. In the distance, you can see a structure. It's pretty hot. You should probably make your way towards there.
It's pretty hot. We should probably make our way towards there.
yeah. Unless you want to die. There is nothing else if you look around. Which is going to there's nothing else to be walking towards. So this seems to you to be the correct way to go. Alrighty. So
It's
this
like a
is where
sauna out here.
yeah. So this is where I need to start. Let me just check something here, actually. All right, nice. Need to start getting you guys ready on the map. You guys have all got your tokens. You can enjoy the music while you wait.
Arabesque music.
Yeah. I don't know if it's really like sort of. It's a desert as a guy. Well, desert theme. So let me just. So you guys start making your way towards this structure. It appears to be some sort of dilapidated ziggurat. And as you're walking your way there, the wind kind of picks up a bit. Sand's being blown. Not so harsh though onto you, but you can imagine that in certain times that sandstorms blowing through here or could reveal or disguise certain structures in such a desert ecosystem. Your trek through the desert halts at the ruins of a lost civilization. Mountains of sand bury most of the weathered city, but a few stubborn landmarks protrude from the mounds. Arid winds and the passage of time have scarred their faces smooth. A wind-swept ziggurat towers over the other ruins. 5-step tiers are visible through the lowest barely peaks above the sand. In all, the ancient structure rises over 100 feet into the sky. 3 30-foot tall statues stand atop the monument. A strong bearded man holding a pair of scales in one hand and a lightning bolt in the other. A winged child entwined in a pair of snakes, and a stoic woman grasping a sword and a sheaf of wheat. On the south side of the ziggurat, a ramp with stairs ascends to the monument's highest tier. From looking at the monument, it's made of sandstone. It appears to be smooth over time. You guys stand observing. What do you want to do? Trying to see if there's any things I can share. I don't think so, though.
You mentioned only 5 steps of the ziggurat were visible above the sands. Is that accurate?
5-step tiers are visible, though
Right.
the lowest barely appears or barely peaks above the sand.
Do we see any sort of entrance amongst them that would lead inside the structure?
So if you start to look around, you do not see anything at ground level. Though, if you make your way up the stairs, you see the following. Hopefully you have vision. Okay, right. So I need to fix your tokens.
Nope.
Right, I need to fix your tokens here. 2 seconds.
Darkness is all that I see.
Imprisoning me. Absolute horror. Right. Don't know why this is. This is worth asking at this point. Do any of you guys have dark vision?
Yo,
You do. Right.
Yay.
I have 60 feet.
I have dark vision.
Okay.
Yep.
I have dark visions.
Oh, I dwarfs, yeah. This is so stupidly done. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of, I'm just gonna show you, and then we can sort the dark vision because this isn't an actual map. If that makes sense. Sorry, wait a minute. I'll post it in the Discord so you can see. This is what you see.
Ah, so a
It's probably not
door
about to take
propped open.
Yeah. So at the top of the ziggurat, as you climb to the top, you all see a door which is being propped open by something.
What is propping it open? Like, is it some debris that fell in, or is it intentional? At least.
Near the ziggurat's peak, a once secret entrance stands open. Its stone slab held ajar by the decaying corpse of a hobgoblin.
In armor, or
You see what you see. The door is just sitting as it is.
okay. I didn't know if the hobgoblin was a corpse in armor or.
It seems to be that the door it's not. Yeah, I would probably read too much. It's if you come around and look at the side. Well, do you know what? I can tell you. I'll just tell you. It's a. It is wearing armor, yeah.
Interesting. I wonder how it died. Probably a door falling on it, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sorry, is this like a long dead or?
Yeah, are you just wanting to are you just wanting to go up to investigate it? This kind, I suppose. What my next question would be because you're talking about how it died and
Oh, yeah, I had
this is
already
the wrong bit.
approached in order to be able to see what was holding the door ajar.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm trying to find a way to fix.
You just give one of us a light
Okay.
source.
Yeah. Yeah. I think where we're going, it's going to be dark. So, what's say your light sort of sources? Yeah. Let me. So you have dark vision, right? So
Everybody except for Tiervin.
Yeah. But feel free to give me.
If you have to poop, we can go poop. But Jesus Christ, sorry.
I'm going to poop. I'm pooping right now.
Oh, I say the same thing to Ozzy all.
Can you see now?
Nay.
I can't.
As in, do you know where we are on the map? We're in the kind of top left corner.
I've got nothing.
You should have sight now because I gave you sight.
I've got nothing.
Og.
Do I have control over the token?
Nick, good question. Nope. That also doesn't help. So let me see.
Ah, there we go.
Right.
I have sight and control.
Right. So let me just get everybody sorted here. I'll do Tiervin next. Right, Tiervin, you still see nothing, right? So let me just see here. Do any of you have a way to cast light?
No.
Right. Do you know what I'm just going to do?
I have torches. If you
Tie
need
the
a
rope
torch.
around me.
I have torches if you need a torch.
If you
I have got Guess I could set fire to one of my great clubs.
I will.
I have
toss you-
torches.
Okay.
I'll say you have a torch. Yeah.
I have torches.
Right. You should be able to see now, as well.
I see.
Yeah. So I'm just moving you around so I can get to. Yep. That seems all right. So that's the door where it's been propped open. Let me just get Burgle sorted. I might as well do my own boy, even though I can see him. Okay. So, you guys are approaching this and make an investigation. So, everybody should see now. Let me just triple check. I just saw that. Where is it? Yeah, okay, so if you're so I can't remember all the questions, right? You want to see there's the door. If you open the door there, that's what you see, okay?
Hmm.
So you see this hobgoblin line there. As you go and look at it, what somebody asked what could have killed it, you see that it was a crossbow bolt which is protruding through its chest. There was another question, but I can't remember what it was. How long had it been there? You can make a medicine check if you want to know how long it had been there. I think that was your question, Burgle. So you're in the game, yeah. If you got to roll yourself a medicine check, or whatever other check you want to roll. You can even be just a visual. That's nice. Okay. Looking at this, I mean, it was killed by the crossbow bolt, which is protruding from its chest. It appears to you that the body had been, the corpse has been lying there for several weeks, especially with such a good roll. So it's not it's not super recent, but recent enough.
Unfortunately, I missed what you said because dog threatened to take a poop on the floor. So,
Oh, well, what I said is that you see that the corpse has been there for a couple of weeks, and it's definitely been killed by a crossbow bolt. That seems to be what's killed it. So it's not a huge amount of time that it's been there. I mean, you could tell that it had skin and stuff. It's not like skeletal or anything like that. Everybody could have told that. But in terms of how long it actually been there, it's only several weeks.
okay, yeah, I share that. This isn't, yesterday. This is a few weeks ago.
Okay, cool. So, what do you want to do? You're looking at this corpse, crossbow building.
I'm going to step inside just past the corpse.
Okay.
It looks like the bolt would have come from the wall. I see nothing else in here. There's no one else here.
You see nobody else.
Yeah. Ah, but there is another door. Well, if you want to stay outside, that's fine. I'm going to open the door. And he
Yeah. What do you
heads
guys What are the rest of you guys doing? He's going in, or
Go in the door.
I would say that he comes around behind you.
I'll go in.
Okay. So if you open the door, get on the floor. Yeah. Gnome's gonna come in. He's going in. So steps lead up into a musty 40-foot square chamber. Dust and sand coat its floor. Turvin, are you going inside?
Yeah.
Okay. Dust and sand coat its floor. 3 bronze cylinders, each inset with a small door, span floor to ceiling in the middle of the room. As you look around, footprints of several humanoids are visible in the dust, stopping in front of the central cylinder. As you look at that, suddenly you see the door basically slides shut. What's everybody's passive perception? I can check yours. Or
Yeah,
Virgo,
mine's
you're in the
probably
game.
somewhat high.
9.
Yeah, you don't notice anything.
I feel like mine will be.
He doesn't have passive perception. Let me just see. It's not going to be that high anyway. Bargle, let me look at yours. 13. Yep, so only you notice this. Anybody have 13?
Where
Nope.
Oh,
Right,
12.
only-
I have 12.
That's not good enough. 13. Burgle, you're the only one notices this. As you guys stand there, the door slams shut, and you look around. It's kind of peculiar, and you notice that you're all starting to feel slightly lightheaded as you're standing there. Burgle, you can hear a steady hiss. It sounds like gas, like a gas leak. It's seeping into the room from somewhere.
Yeah, I share that. Like, I think there's some kind of gas coming in. Um, um, let's try to find that. And like, I think just in case, I just cast detect magic.
All right. Okay. So, let me just look at your sheet.
Using a spell slot, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just do it in 2, 1.
If I did select that, at least.
Oh, you did. Well, okay. Yeah, I've just done it. You start concentrating. You do not detect any magical source within this room.
Okay.
So let's just all roll initiative here. I'll open the initiative order so we can get this sorted. Everybody roll initiative. I'll be back in 2 seconds. All righty. I can roll for uh, Burgle's initiative. And I can roll for obviously Fitznomio's initiative. So Fitznomio.
Oh, he's back at keyboard.
All right. Yeah, need initiative orders then. Yep, nice. Okay, dokie. So let me just. Oh, somebody's just disappeared. Oh, it's not Burgle. Oh, Burgle's not in for some reason. Burgle.
Portal.
So. Burgle. Right, Burgle. So you have noticed this. Um. Uh. The room seems to be filling with gas. You do not detect any magical source. What are you going to do? He's AFK. Well, he's AFK. We can pass him for now. Deletes. I don't know why his name's Deep Gnome, but Fitznomio is going to start trying the door behind, starting to investigate that. See if there's any way out. He has a pretty good investigation check. 23. He looks around the door and sees that there's like no openings or anything. The door's completely sealed shut. That's his turn. And at the end of his turn, he takes 1 poison damage. Oh, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. You had mentioned before the footsteps all lead to the center door, so he's going to open that.
Okay.
And there's a ladder.
Yeah, there's a ladder, yeah. So yeah, there's a ladder there, yeah.
Is it leading up or down? I can't.
Down.
Down. Each of you pick a door where you split up, I guess. Find your own way. No, I'm kidding. No, he's possible way out over here. I'm jumping down. And he's gonna hop onto the ladder and start his way down.
Okay. Doesn't actually say how long these ladders are. Oh, Burgle's back. Yeah, Burgle, what did you do? This before this happens.
Oh, he can't see.
Oh, you can't see it. It's just beige. It's on my screen. You can see what's going on.
The background color is beige, so maybe he's not in the right area. Do a focus pan.
Yeah, focus pinged you. That's black. You should have vision. I mean, you definitely have night vision.
Does he
All I
have,
can suggest is to refreshing it, or
does he have token control?
I'm also AFK now, so I
oh, he doesn't have
Apol-
token control. Sorry, no, sorry, you don't
I
have for some.
apologize. Deuce, come.
Oh, here you should be able to see. Sorry, you didn't have token control.
Yeah,
I think.
unfortunately, I'm now AFK again. So
Yeah, no worries.
if there's a monster, then Toll the Dead.
All right,
If
go
we're
ahead. Cool.
attacking, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I apologize.
No,
So if someone
no.
wants to make a decision for me and do it, that's fine too.
All right, no
I'll just
worries.
sit here and listen.
Yeah, so it was his turn.
Right. So I'm just rolling back what I did.
But no, that's fine. I mean, you can do what you've done.
Oh,
What would
okay.
he have done? Because none of that would have happened at that point.
Yeah. In which case, since we don't see anything else in the room other than these 3 doors, I guess you try the one.
So he's going to try that door.
Yeah.
Okay, if he does that,
That,
he needs to
assuming-
make. Go on.
I was gonna say, assuming nobody else has a problem with that.
Well, I mean, does anybody else have an issue with it? That's it's basically you, Matago. Do you have an issue with it?
No.
I can't. Nope. All right, so he goes and does that. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
DM, I can't do that.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I'm explaining what's happening. So
Yeah.
you make a dexterity saving throw. It's 15. So as he approaches, a bolt shoots out of the wall from here and hits him for 1d6 damage. So for 4 damage.
Sorry, I got you hit.
So that's his turn, I guess, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Well, what is
I mean, yeah, so say he does that, he triggers a trap, he opens the door, it's a ladder going down.
Any thoughts? Is it worthwhile for him to take that path? Or should we all stick to the same path?
I'm quite happy to stick to the same path.
All right.
Is one path making more wind than others?
That's a question.
They all seem to be quite similar. I mean, you haven't used, both are kind of independently,
Moving at
experiencing this. So it's, the air seems to be kind of still. And I think that if you ask that question to Burgle, he would respond with that. Now, is that all for Burgle's turn?
Yeah, I mean, since only one of us can be on the ladder at a time, I'm assuming in that area, like you'd have to wait down a little bit.
Well, they're separate ladders.
No,
There's-
if we were to take one path. if he were to return back to the.
Yeah. So I just in terms of I need to just know what if he's opened his door, he can do that. He's triggered a trap. He's been hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we're talking about we should just rejoin.
Well, all I would say is that because you opened this after the fact, that wouldn't have happened. So
we
he
are
can't
retconning.
move.
Right, but that's the plan, is all I'm saying. So if there's nothing else he can do this turn, you're saying he opened the door after the fact, so he can't move.
You can wreck on your turn is basically what I think I'm sort of saying.
Yeah,
but you obviously you have that information. But he's opened this. He's taking damage, and he sees that there's stairs or the ladder going down. If that's his turn, he takes 1 poison damage.
Yeah, unless he can move onto the ladder and start.
Do you all want to do that? Do you all shout out like go down the ladder, or
I can go first. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's up to you, I guess. I can't control him, so
Well,
do you want him to
this
go
is your
down?
character. I don't know if you can hear what's happening.
I only know that I got hit for 4, and then I
Yeah.
don't know what had happened on your turn, so I don't know.
Nothing yet.
He
But
don't-
So there's a
Yeah,
ladder.
Yeah,
Does the air seem fresher down there?
it does. Yeah.
Then I go, because
Okay,
I'm in like
so-
panic mode from whatever gas thing is going
Okay.
that I
so
noticed.
So he starts to go down the ladder, right? So that's what happens. So that's his turn. On Fitznomio's turn, his turn will be slightly different now.
yes.
If he's going down the ladder, he's probably going to just go and start following down the ladder as well, and he'll double move to do it. So he's behind. So he takes no damage. So he's away down the ladder as well. So he's not actually there. But he's away down the ladder. Right. Now it's your turn, Og. What do you want to do?
Follow behind.
Right, so everybody's just going to you're going down the ladder as well, right? So then Turvin, or what are you wanting to do?
Right. Follow.
Okay, so you're going down the ladder as well, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's going down the ladder, right? Let me get you ready. So I think we can end this for a second. Let me just sort where we are at. So you're going down the ladder. First down the ladder is. I'm going to do it this way, but this isn't what happens. Okay, so I'm going to move you guys across. So first is Burgle, and then you, then you, then you. So you should be able to see what you see. Just go slightly right of where you were.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you can see everything. So as I would say, you'll all see this, but it's in the first off is Burgle going down. 3 ladders descend from cylinders into the storeroom. The feet of the ladders are lit by 3 skittering giant beetles with glowing glands beneath their carapaces. Against the south wall is a small forge and a workbench scattered with aged machinery. So it's Burgle's going down the ladder first. But the rest of you guys see this, and you see these beetles are kind of just walking around, standing, doing their own thing. You guys are on the ladders.
As we descend, they don't seem to be responding to our presence.
Right. So the issue with this is that Burgle is coming down first, and you guys are all behind.
Yes.
As Burgle is on the ladder and you guys are all at the top climbing down the ladder, they're not reacting, but you're all still on the ladder.
Is there enough room that I could spin around to the other side of the ladder and try and descend past everyone? Or is the ladder like a fixed tool? It looks like it's...
No, it's like freestanding. So if you want to flip around and go to the other side, yeah, you could do that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and descend first. And that will put me, I guess, on this side of the ladder.
Yep.
Cross my mind. Do I fit in this cavity?
Yeah, I would say you would, yeah.
Good.
That would be a short campaign for you if you didn't.
Tyrvin blocks the path. The end.
Yeah.
For one, he gets stuck in a poison gas room.
Basically, the question is, are you guys all descending to the floor?
I certainly am, and I'd probably try and descend down first, because I like to lead.
For sure.
I am as well. Keep in mind my movement's 25 feet.
Yeah, no bother. Yeah, I mean, you're all able to get to the floor, but so if you're all going to the floor, and if it's an wheel, we'll also do that. As you guys are getting the floor, the beetles start to get startled by that, and they begin to hiss and sort of raise back their like front legs, and they go to attack. So we will roll initiative for that now.
Second initiative.
Second initiative.
Wait, there's 2 of me.
Shouldn't be 2 of you.
I see 2 of me.
Previous turn order looks like it.
No, I mean
Okay.
2 tokens on the map.
That might be your thing glitching. Refresh the page.
Yeah,
Okay.
refresh. Yeah, refresh. No. I'm going to choose... I haven't actually set up the music for the battles.
Yeah.
Let me just... let me just get this here. Wait a minute. No, we're not getting that for this. Trying to find...
I can't stop this feeling. Oh, is that not what you were referencing?
Oh, sure. I got this feeling inside.
Oh, I meant Deep Blue something. I think that was Deep Blue.
Just while I remember, I'm going to add...
You
the other
took
ones.
the words right out of my mouth.
That sounds like you're doing tears. Something's happened and I'm head over heels. Something.
Well, mine was by...
Mine's for Tears for Fears.
No, mine was...
Tears for Fears fucking banger.
Oh, geez. Why can't I remember his name? Bad Out of Hell Meatloaf.
Like a bat out of hell.
I remember
yes.
See Paradise by the Dashboard. Yeah, was it Paradise by the Dashboard Light?
Yeah.
Right.
That's always the song I think of first for me.
That Burgle roll isn't right, so I'll roll in for you, Burgle. Burgle has 8 initiative, and the Beatles 13 initiative. All right, cool. I just rolled your initiative for you. So it's Turvin. It's your turn. Three Beatles are standing on their back legs, getting ready to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
That's an action. That's an action. Okay.
Let's actually fix this. I need to fix your token so I can see what your hit points are.
Okay, I think we'll stick with this for now. Right. I smashed this one with my great club.
2 seconds.
Okay.
I'm just getting all your guys' hit points sorted on my sheet.
I raise both great clubs and I find the one.
Oh, this one
with the number 1 on it
to
make sure it's the right one.
All right.
Yeah, and then I whip this guy.
Whip him.
Whip. Thank you.
Oh, like Spider-Man.
No.
If a problem comes along, you must whip it. Dewu starts up. Do. Right. 21 is a hit.
No.
You crush him like a bug.
Yes. All right. Well, I guess I move to this guy. Boop, boop, boop. Here.
And
I
okay.
I grumble to the others. Get near me.
Grumble.
Thank you. Roll credits.
You love Grumble. You love him, right? So it's Beetle Boys, Big Bad Beetleborg's turn. They're gonna they movement. They're gonna skitter fast over to who's closer. It's gonna be whoever's closer. Are you 20, 25? I'm afraid it's gonna go to Burgle because he's closer. Right, so 2 attacks. The Beatles are going to try and bite. It's going to try and bite Burgle. First of all, for a 9, which is, I haven't put ACs on, but let me just do that quick. Your AC's, 9 misses. Yeah, your AC's 14. And I'm just adding ACs in the sheet charts. It's 14. His AC is 15, and your AC is
16.
all right. Yeah, because I couldn't make all the tokens because everybody's stuff didn't have their images yet. So alrighty, 9 misses. Yep. So he tries to bite you, and he just darts past you. Burgle as he misses. The next one is going to try and bite you, Tirvin, which is a 11.
Misses.
Oh Jesus! For 0 slashing damage. Apparently, because it has -1 to its attack for reasons unknown. So it tries to dart at you and bite you and misses.
You remind me of a dwarf I once knew. He could hit for 0 as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty.
Yes.
Burgle, it's your turn now. I'm gonna make that sheet. 19. Nice, that's a hit. Yeah, smooshed in the dust. He dead. You have movement if you want to move. Dust to dust. I don't know why that reminds me of like Metallica. The memory remains. I don't know why. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Alrighty, nice. I guess that's you because you moved. Oh, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. So I am going to bonus action dash because I can. And
Okay.
Yes. And when I do that, let's see.
I die. I die from exhaustion.
I gain a
My
number
heart.
of temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus.
All right, nice.
So I added those in. Take that away. There we go.
I just imagine your guy was just like for like 15 minutes and then stops. Like that's the way I imagine that.
So he circles all the way around the room. What he actually did is he went up here and the da.
Have you ever watched what I've watched the show? I can't even remember the name. The one on Amazon. The one with oh fuck. Oh Jesus! Here, Amazon. It's me. The Boys. You ever watch The Boys?
No, I didn't watch that one.
All right. There's a character in that. He's like super fast. He
Yeah.
just goes. Bzz. Yeah.
Oh, I'm familiar because he's involved in one of the pivotal things at the very beginning. He runs into someone.
Oh yeah, explodes him. Yeah. Him. Yeah, that character. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I run up to this and
All right.
my bracers start to glow as I make a spear attack, two-handed. And 19 to
That's
hit.
It's a hit.
And then if it moves 5 feet willingly before my next turn, it takes 1d8 thunder.
Okay. It's probably gonna be dead, but go on.
6 piercing.
Yeah, it's dead.
But you hear the thunder clap as I strike it with the spear.
Yeah. I like to imagine it dies, and then the thunder just claps it anyway and kills it. It's double kills it. Explodes in the mush.
Yeah.
Right. Nice. You did it.
We beat some bugs.
Combat complete.
You're level 1, so buggy boys have been killed.
Yeah.
So let me try
Yeah.
and turn order so there's no issue for next time. Alrighty. So, to remind, the ladders have descended in this room. You see 3 sets of ladders, which correspond to 3 doors you just had seen on the floor above. And the beetles are dead. They're glowing slightly. They have glowing glands, so there is light being emitted, or even with dark vision. I mean, you have that vision, but I would still say you could be able to obviously see light sources. You can see lights being emanating from them. And on the southern wall is a small forge and workbench scattered with aged machinery.
Heading over to the workbench, I start looking across the scattered machinery to see if I can determine the nature of what they're building, since I was a smith at one.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
18.
Very nice. You look here and you look about the room. Across the room, you find 20 crossbow bolts, 6 flasks of oil, a set of smith's tools as well, which is near the foundry area, which is to the south of the room. From your experience, you kind of suspect, seeing the crossbow trap and the sort of nature of the machinery that, and the crossbow which had killed the hobgoblin, is that this was being used to build the traps.
And I start picking up and fumbling with the tools and unintentionally break several of them.
Okay. So the tools are unusable.
Yep, the tools are unusable.
Alrighty. Anybody else want to do anything in this room? I mean, the rest of you guys looking around, if you're not investigating, you see the 3 ladders. You see obviously the sort of workman's bench to the south. You see 3 doors leading out of this room. The door to the east and 2 doors to the south on the north or northwest and southwest corners.
Well, I will say, door anyone?
Hold the door.
Oh, door.
Order, order, order.
That is actually so sad. That's one of the saddest things I've ever seen in a TV series. I'm a pretty hard bastard, but I got emotional watching
Yeah,
that.
they did it well, to be fair.
Yeah, it was really sad. Right, so are you just wanting to go through the southwest door?
And I say to him,
Sorry. Sorry, go on.
I say to him, wait, the last door fired a trap. You should open this one. Makes no sense, yeah.
Okay, I don't understand in and out of character. So I lick the door.
It tastes slightly salty.
Delicious. I open it.
Delicious. I'm coming. That explains the door. Right, anyway. So
it opens upon will.
yeah, you open it. Yeah, I should probably explain actually a bit more detail about this place. Let me just, as we're here now in the bowels of the ziggurat. The doors are all heavy stone slabs that can be pushed open or closed. Ceilings are, well, the corridors are all 10. You mean, you obviously know the difference between the corridor and the main room. The corridors are all 10-foot high ceilings. Rooms are 15-foot high ceilings. And everywhere is dark. Okay. So the door's open. What do you want to do?
I step through.
Okay.
To
To be clear, the way that I'm running this is that historically we've always ran these in turn order. I'm not running these in turn order. From looking about, the best way to run these is in 10-minute increments. So just do whatever you want, and
Okay.
within reason.
Doors and halls.
Yes. So yeah, you see a door. Yeah, and if you peek around, you see another door. You're all going towards this door. Yeah, you're able to walk through here. See a door there.
My turn.
And everybody clear is that when I say you can do what you want, don't everybody just fly through and rush.
Yeah,
You know,
stop that opening the door.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's not about you, but just in
Yeah.
general, because obviously things are just gonna be like certain people just fly across the entire dungeon in like one move. So like,
Some people have even phased through walls. And
yes, they have. Some people have also tried to hold boats and jump onto them as they float away.
Listen, I stand by that.
You will never hear the end of that.
There's no way I was wrong.
10
in
years
that.
later, you're still
I'm
hearing about
so
this.
angry. You were like, no, it would just slip away from you. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna
all right.
Mythbusters that one day. I'm gonna hire out a wave machine in a swimming pool.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
There's an old wound there that I don't know.
Yeah,
Just to
yeah.
prove. Oh,
yeah.
don't, yeah. Oh, well, maybe one day we'll find.
To bring it back. Right. So
I go in boldly.
well, I'll open this. I'll open this. So I'll give him. This room is sparsely furnished with decrepit furniture caked in dust, a soiled bed, a chest. That's what it says. Someone was shitting himself in the bed, and a writing desk with a wooden
Delicious.
chair. A dead hobgoblin is sprawled on the floor, her left arm swollen and discolored.
Mm. Can I investigate the swollen arm, or maybe medicine it?
You make a medicine check if you want, yeah.
Yeah, is that that would be the best thing to see if I can be like, what's wrong with this?
Yeah.
A 10.
On a 10, you look over the body, you see that the body is
It's a
especially
body.
the arm, it's a body. You look at it and you see there's a lot of like sort of like bumps on the arm and elsewhere on the body as well, but they're very concentrated on the left arm. But you don't know what would have caused this from a medical standpoint.
I conclude anaphylaxis.
Um,
Yeah.
So that's your medical inspection of the body. Anybody else?
You mentioned a bed and trunk, right? Or chest?
The chest, yeah.
Sorry. Does it look like the chest has been tampered with, just disturbed on?
No.
Oh, go for it. I'll be the one to tamper.
All right. You open the chest. It opens. There's no traps or anything. As you flip it open, you see in the bottom is a lot of tomes, which appear to be in really bad condition. As you go to lift one of them, it basically crumples in your hands.
This can only mean the books are very old and worthless.
Can I do a medicine check on the body and see roughly how long?
Yeah,
If
you can
it's
make a
the
medicine
same
check.
amount of time. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm AFK.
No worries.
I apologize. Today's just a shit show. So
No, don't be worrying. Yeah, I can roll for you.
out with one dog or the other every 3 minutes.
Right, I'll roll medicine for you. Okay, a 14 you rolled. On a 14, yeah, you look at this body as well. You aren't able to determine how long it's been there, but you do note as you're looking alongside with Turvin is that this person's been stung by hundreds of insects. There's like hundreds of sting marks on this, and that's what kind of differentiates you between what you're able to observe, Turvin. Is it?
Hmm.
This is a lot of insect stings.
Yeah, I guess I share that added information.
I mean, I would say
I like
you would maybe
I
ask.
like come along after, and I'm like, oh yes, and look at all these insects.
I would say that
Aren't-
I would say you're able to determine that it wasn't recent, maybe in a few weeks, but yeah,
Yeah, so similar on a grand scale time frame as the one at the door.
yeah, somewhere. Yeah.
Did that one have insect stings by any chance? Because I rolled
No.
what, like a 20?
No,
Okay.
it didn't.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you guys want to look at in here?
The desk. What is on?
Yeah, on the desk is a wooden symbol. Appears to be some sort of holy symbol, shaped like a lightning bolt.
Similar to the statue. Top? You would call that area?
The statues were at
Um,
the ground level.
Oh, they
yeah.
were at ground level. So.
Yeah. Do you point out that symbol?
Yes, I'm going to mention
On the
that,
desk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, there's this as well, and I'll toss it over to you. Since I know you're the more religious type.
Yeah, sort of born again. That's
About
a little weird,
that.
but yeah, I'd like to do a religion check on that.
Yeah, cool. I can roll off for you. You rolled a natural one. It was a 4, but with the natural one, you don't recognize. It's
Yeah.
recognized to be as probably as a holy symbol of someone, but in terms of what, you don't know. Yeah. Anything else anybody wants to do in here?
Well, do you
Um,
want to take a look at it, Tiervin, because you started to say.
Oh. No.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know what religion bees follow.
uh,
So
I'm not going to do this all the time, but Fitznomio is like, check the body. What's
Oh.
it carrying?
I do another medicine check on the body.
No, no medicine check.
investigation.
No.
I'll investigate.
Yeah, but my
Separate
int
checks.
is -2.
Separate checks. Yeah. So, yeah, you investigate the body, see if it's. I'm looting it. Basically,
I was
The loot
considering
check.
doing that, but I just wanted to resolve the symbol first.
Sure. You find a coin purse.
Much.
The coin purse is 8 gold pieces and 27 silver pieces.
I will take the silver and then toss the gold to the other. 4 each.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Fitznomio is ripped that he is not getting any gold. He makes a dissonant note on the tin whistle in your direction.
However they want to split it up. I only took the 27 silver.
33 and a third. I think you find.
I took the 27 because 27 is more than 8. So
Yeah.
Well, there'll be no denying them numbers.
Yeah. Well, if somebody wants to record that, 8 gold pieces, 27 silver pieces.
well, I've got the 27 silver.
You have the 27. So 8 gold pieces is remaining.
I give Or I'll take 2 myself and suggest Fitzonomio takes some.
3. Some.
It's a question of how many Tiervin takes.
Well, yeah, that will based on you. How many do you take out of the remaining 6? How much do you take? This is going to be a healthy vendetta, I feel, coming up here.
I value 1 more than all. I take 1.
1? 3 takes 5? Okay. Alrighty, I guess. I'll make a wee note for him.
So what we came out for that with is 3 gold and 27 silver.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So add
And
1
he
gold
gets
to your
5
sheet.
gold.
Yeah. Right.
We're very
I'm gonna
good with
choose-
money.
Yeah, well, yeah. I haven't floated this, and it's not actually a part of the module, but in between, just to explain, this module is a series of adventures. It's like Tales from the Unknown Portal. So between modules, I'll create a shop if you just want to spend money in it.
Mhm.
We can do it that way. It's not a part of the game, but obviously it makes sense, to have that. So think about that. I'm gonna didn't take a slash, but think about that in terms of how you want to go and take in terms of taking money, and we can, if you want to take more money than that, that's fine from you, yeah, boy. 2 seconds. Alrighty, so what do you guys want to do? Have you changed how you want to split up the money, or are you still happy enough?
We're fine unless no one said it.
Okay.
I am fine.
Anything else that we found other than the coin purse?
Nope, that's it.
So that was just for the coin.
That's just the conversion. I will actually even say you have exhausted this room.
Yeah, I'm already moving toward the door.
Alrighty. Well, you're in the room, so let's move you there. Alrighty. Open the door, get on the floor. Alrighty. You need to go into the room. Go into the room. Right. Is everybody going in?
I certainly am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, you're going in. Right, everybody shift your asses in the room. Right. In the center of this room stands a 10-foot tall cage. Within the cage, a pile of coins and gems sparkle beneath a gigantic, droning beehive. Gotta love these old modules. If you look into it, there's 2 swarms of bees. And as Fitznomio gets within 5 feet, and as you get within 5 feet, Tyrwin, the bees start going mad, like they're going to bite the brick out. Fitznomio steps back.
Step back or stay there? You maybe.
I'll stay.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have the wherewithal. I don't notice people stepping back. I'll get down on all fours. That's what I think stepping back is.
Okay. I'd say that maybe does it. All right. So you're standing in this, looking at this cage with bees in it, and coins and gems within the thing.
Am I supposed to be able to see into the next room over?
I didn't open it, but let
I
me
did
see.
not.
I can see things, but I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think it's maybe meant to be open.
Okay.
Yeah, so in that room, yeah, you see just a load of figures wearing masks, standing about, standing and sitting.
Like just waiting, not talking, or
Um,
I can make a perception check if you.
I would say you hear maybe some sort of chatter, but it's probably not easy to necessarily completely discern from here.
Okay, so they aren't just like standing around like the NPCs waiting for us to.
No, as in, I think if they look over, they're not paying any attention to you. I would say is fair. Somebody there, I would say there's somebody. There appears to be. There's somebody. There's only one voice coming from it, and the other ones are all silent.
Oh. We have this bee problem. And if there's one thing I know about bees is they do not like burning. Any of you able to
Okay.
burn them?
I lick the cage.
Okay, so. Oh Jesus! Right, that's what you want to do. You lick the cage. Okay.
I think it was just supposed to be flavor text.
Very good. Um, in fact, if you're just licking the outer shell of it, nothing happens. The bees are kind of swarming within it, but they're not. They don't attack you.
Right.
Well,
I
have
would
this-
like to.
Sorry.
I would like to use Druidcraft.
Okay.
Now it says I can create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect, such as falling leaves, a puff of wind, the sound of a small animal, or the faint odor of a skunk.
Okay.
It must fit in a 5-foot cube.
Okay.
I would like to create a puff of wind inside.
Well, what are
inside
you? Okay, and what are you hoping to achieve from this?
a reaction?
A reaction in what way?
I want to see what the bees do when they're attacked by wind. Like
Okay.
maybe they're cute. They seem like fun animals, and I would like to engage with them and play.
Okay. So you do that, and the wind kind of buffets against their hive, and you hear like the buzzing start to increase inside the hive, but that's about it.
Okay.
I would say
I-
I do
I-
have these flasks of oil.
Hmm.
As you're doing this, a one of these masked figures comes out and says, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
I am Og.
Who do you serve?
I'm in a bit of a trance with the bees, and I just heard Og say about oil, and you just hear me say, "Oil and air, fire beware."
Okay.
Luthic, the cave mother.
Lothar the Cave Mother. And Fitzonomio he just plays a tune on his whistle. Doesn't even give. And then he says something unintelligible.
Was there something where we weren't supposed to say the genie's name?
No, I don't think
no,
so.
no, we didn't hear anything like that.
Well, then I'm just gonna say his name.
Not fast.
Okay. All right. Wow. It is time. So we'll maybe see what happens with this next time. It's 902.
90210.
90210, yeah.
All
So
right. See you next time.
yeah, it is a weird thing.